Hello everybody, this is Vinton, aka BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Oh hey, it didn't start. There we go. Yeah, I just noticed something. For whatever reason, I wonder if XSplit updated or something, because a whole lot of the intros that I've been doing lately have been broken. I wonder if I have to go back in and fix a whole bunch of them now. Shit. Alright, well that's a thing. But anyway, hello, thanks for joining the stream. So today we're going to be playing a little bit of Dead Cells. Now, normally we would be playing like Terraria or something to that degree, but I wasn't really feeling up to playing Terraria today. Instead, I want to actually play something that I have, oddly, been getting really into lately, which is Dead Cells. I've been playing a whole bunch of it off-stream just for the sake of trying to hone myself up. I'm nowhere near actually good, but I've been having fun. I've been enjoying it, and I've been slowly trying to get myself up to, I don't know, some of the later game stuff. I don't know how far into the rabbit hole Dead Cells is. I certainly hope that, I don't know. Problem when it comes to playing a game like this, especially when it's in early access, is that I'm always worried that I'm going to play way too far into it, and then I'm going to end up spoiling myself for a lot of the game, so that by the time it actually shows up and pops up the 1.0 version, I will be over it. That's exactly what happened when it came to Minecraft, for example. Jeez, that was in beta for the longest ass time, and finally it released, and I was like, alright, cool. Good. I guess I'll move on and do something else now. And they've updated it since then, but just, I stopped caring. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and dive right into that, so give me a quick sec. Just readjust things, start the game up. That intro thing is actually kind of bothering me. God damn it. That means all my presets are probably broken. Hooray! Right, dive on back. There we go, Dead Cells. I'm going to turn it up in my own headphones a little bit. There we go. Anyway. So yeah, the last time that I left this, I wasn't too far into it. I actually hadn't beaten the first boss. Well, unfortunately, I beat the first boss off-stream. Oh, well. Oh, also, a lot of the things that I've been picking up, they've been cosmetic kind of, or well, actually, no, not cosmetic. Essentially, stuff that's just going to help push forward a little bit more. Like, for example, the whole money thing. I think I remember upgrading that to level 2 before. Got it up to level 3 so that I can hold about 10,000 coin for every single time I die. There we go. Is the audio okay for you guys? I tested a little bit earlier before I started the stream. It should be okay. I think so, anyway. Anyway, yeah, I've just been having fun with this. Now, specifically, I found out that I really, really like the Assassin's Blade. Or, the tricky sneak behind people's backs and murdering them kind of thing. Like, that's real fun to me. So if you see me doing a whole lot of that, just, sneaking behind people's backs without the Assassin's Blade and killing things, that's why. It's fun. It's simple, it's easy. It's real quick. I know there's a whole lot of other stuff in this game that I'm sure if I actually got my head around them, I'd be a heck of a lot better player, but that's what I really like. I tend to get better at other items once I actually start getting into the game myself and, investing myself in it. So, I don't know. I'm mainly Assassin's Dagger. So, if we can find that, then I'm in some good standings. Whoop whoop. Damage increase. I don't know. And I was thinking about this game a little bit earlier. I've come to realize that maybe, after playing this for a little while, I wonder if I would actually be interested in playing Dark Souls at all. Like, at first I thought maybe I wouldn't, but Dark Souls, it's a whole lot mechanically like this. Where you're doing a whole lot of dodging, a whole lot of sneaking around. Hi, friend. Ooh, we got some amulets, hold on. Golden amulet. Poison enemies that hurt me. Oh, hi, how you doing? Jeez, you have a very open storefront, dude. Oh, hey, hello. I'll get that later. Right, this bad boy. It's only level 1. I'll deal with it. Anywho. So like I was saying, I sort of feel like I could potentially play Dark Souls. Just because Dark Souls is a whole lot of that kind of thing. Ooh, sturdy shield too. Gotcha. Where you're sneaking around and all that stuff, and you need to be very precise with your movements. And if you're not precise with your movements, you have basically called instant death upon you. Like, I can see myself having fun with that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll retroactively go back and play a Dark Souls game. Now, when I say right up front, I'm never good when it comes to those time doors. I like exploration when it comes to these kinds of games, so I tend to just... I mean, I like speed. That's one thing I really like in this game. But at the exact same time, I like to also just do a whole lot of exploration when it comes to these things. Even though it's rooms that you've already seen time and time and time and time again. You know, I like to explore. Make sure I have not... You know, no stones left unturned. What the hell is it? Super Mario mode? Is that a suable offense? Boy, I hope that's not a suable offense. Anyway, what the heck is this? Damage taken reduced by 10%. Poison enemies that hurt you. I think I'll live. I don't think I'll remember to jump on people's heads, honestly. It's one of those things where if it's not super passive and it's something that I can easily just set and forget, I'm probably not going to be using it. At least at this stage. Oh, man. And I like slashy builds. Oh, hey, you guys are up here. That's the problem. Like, with so many of these side items, I completely forget that I have them. Like, I'm going to pick this up right now. I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to be using it. And that's going to royally destroy me later on because, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be useful in some capacity. I'll get through it eventually. Like, I'm hoping if I play this game off stream long enough and I get my head around the mechanics long enough. Oh, right. Yeah, I did pick this up while I was off stream. I honestly don't really like it. The rapier. The rapier. Still need to get the item that unlocks that. Is that item located after the sewer? I would like to find that, because I would like to do something with those coffins. Hello? Oh, hi. I still love that. Nope. Sneak behind, kick things' asses. Like, Dead Cells has got a really good formula going. There. Yeah, let's go to the sewers next. I haven't been doing a whole lot of exploring in the sewers. Mainly, I make my way to the, you know, the promenade and the ramparts and all that stuff. Okay, what do I want to spend money in? What was I in the middle of upgrading, I wonder? I don't know. I tend to just look at a thing and then upgrade where, you know, what necessary. I've upgraded my Assassin's Dagger several times, just being like, yep, I like this item. That's gonna take 28 more. I kind of like the blood sword. Yeah, okay. And then... let's upgrade that. Cool. And I actually didn't get hit at all in there. Woo. That's decent. That'll probably change as I get more impatient and I, you know, make more mistakes later on tonight. I am sure. Hey! Anyway, I'm trying to think of, like, some video game news I've recently seen, or, like, tech news. Suppose I could just talk about the Apple news and whatnot. I don't use Apple products, so I give... out of curiosity, hold on. 1 minute ago. Oh, well. No extra money for me. Ow, shit. Yep, there we go. Here we go. I am ruined. Oh, hi. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't know it was that deep. Probably... my God! Focus, man. Alright. I can take you guys on, like, 2 at a time. Could you guys stop being assholes? Alright. Now, this is what I said. I'm not the best when it comes to this game. I'm not complete horrible trash. Just I'm terrible when it comes to prior planning. I like jumping in with, like, reckless abandon. Hello. Oh, walked directly back into that. Anyway, so, yeah. Apple has recently had their conference announcing their brand new phones that everybody and their dog are going to buy, regardless of the fact that they're overpriced or anything to that degree. Thank you, buddy. I don't know. I'm not all that excited about their stuff, so it's not stuff that immediately sort of pokes my brain and whatnot. Oh, hey. I was just going to say, should I take a potion or... Nope. Okay. I can live a little longer now. Now where? Oh, hey. Chest. Again. I'll pick it up and completely forget it. Here. Just for the sake of using it once. I don't know. It overcomplicates things at this moment in time. I feel a lot more comfortable with just using items, or, you know, just using my base item and trying to get used to doing that. And maybe later on down the... Oh, you have a very tiny shop here. Maybe sometime later on down the line when I feel a little bit more inclined to try using those items, I'll dive into them, but not now. Not until I'm ready. Easing myself into this shit. Alright. Oh yeah, and these bomb bastards. Anyway, so everybody and their dog are talking about, like, the new iPhone X, or as they're saying you're supposed to be saying it, the iPhone 10. You know what? They're currently on the iPhone 8. I'm not going to be calling it the iPhone 10. Or at least that's what I've apparently heard. They're sort of like pulling a Windows, where they're completely skipping 9 for whatever reason. Why? Last I checked, 9 was not some unlucky number, right? It's not like those elevators where they skip floor 13 for the sake of luck and whatnot. Like, why do people keep skipping 9 as a number? Oh, hi. Whoa, Jesus. I was confused there. I was like, why aren't I moving forward? Oh, you're growing out of the ground. Oh, nope. That's such bullshit that you guys don't get blown up by those things. I think it's only fair. Collateral damage. No. Anywho's. No, I was taking a look at the features of that new iPhone, and seriously, am I nuts? It doesn't look like it's any different from anything that's currently on the market. Sort of looks like Apple is just trying to keep up with Android at this point. You know, it's like I was reading through all of them. I'm like, well, I just recently got myself. Thank you. I just recently got myself the Samsung Galaxy S8 because my old phone exploded on me. Or actually, no, not exploded. I shouldn't say that because phones actually do literally explode. Fizzled out, I should say. Thank God it didn't explode on me, though. But anyway, yeah. I did have the LG G3, I believe, and then that died, and then I went and got the S8 just because, okay. It's the best phone on the market now. Oh, well. I would have gone for an LG, but I didn't go for that. It's just there. Timing was shit. Okay. I like strength. But anyways. Oh, jeez, thank you. Please tell me there's some more health sitting around somewhere. Well, there's a health upgrade. Not exactly what I was looking for, but alright. Okay, I keep getting distracted here. So, yeah, I mean... I'm sure people that, you know, they're basically Apple fanboys. I'm sure they're going to love the fact that they have a more powerful smartphone. One that actually uses the entire front face of the screen. But yeah, that's something that's been happening with phones a lot as of late, you know. Bevels, they've been getting rid of the whole fact of having buttons. It just doesn't seem like there's anything particularly new. And they're just saying, oh yeah, no, it's the brand new phone. Come out and buy it, please. It's millennials. You guys like phones. You guys like buying crap loads of phones for no reason. Well, here's one that has absolutely not changed in any way, shape, or form. There you go. That's what it feels like. Oh, the old sewers. What? I have not been here. Okay. I guess we'll see if this is bad or not. Hi, friend. 16 cells. Should I invest this in? How about the balanced weapon? Because that balanced weapon is a good, just in the event you need just a stronger sword. Oh yeah, I also picked up the heavy crossbow, which I don't know if I like it or not. Because the heavy crossbow, it just shoots a whole shitload of arrows, like, all at once. It's more like a shotgun, less than a crossbow. But, I mean, it works. I'm going to upgrade it. Up its damage. And then pour the rest of it in that. I don't know. Me personally, I'm looking forward to when the next big upgrade happens, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen with Apple. I really feel like Apple is just sort of the follow-behind company at this point. The one that consumers know. Oh, achievement unlocked. Who needs an Italian plumber? Okay, why did I get that? Oh, right, sewers.
Hey, you! Come over here a bit. A little slow, but you seem to understand what I'm saying. I lost my rune, so you see I'm a little stuck. And I need my rune, you see. You wouldn't mind finding it for me now, would you?
I suppose. What the heck do you...
Oh, thank you. It's somewhere around here in these sewers, on your side of these bars. Bring it to me now.
I don't think I should do that. Okay. What the hell? Didn't know mushrooms had the power to do that. Spike fungus. So I'll make that work for me. But anyway, I don't know. Personally, I have nothing wrong. Like, I have no problems when it comes to Apple products. As a matter of fact, I think they sit at a really good position in pop culture right now, where people who don't know anything about computers or anything to that related thing, they can get the latest technology, but they don't have to think about getting the latest technology. Like, at the end of the day, I think that is basically Apple's endgame and their plan. And hey, it's a good market to try and keep yourself on. Because unfortunately, there are some people that absolutely will not do their research on computers. Just being like, I want one that works really well. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Computers are complicated pieces of shit. Now, me personally, I wouldn't buy an Apple product just because 9 times out of 10, they end up way overpricing whatever it is they're trying to sell. Just because they're Apple and they can do that. That being said, I was actually discussing this with my brother a little bit earlier. Honestly, I was looking at the price for, well, okay, so the iPhone X. It's coming out at $1,000. And there's a ton of people out there that are, for whatever reason, really, really adamant about the fact that, you know, they don't want it to be $1,000. It's like, I don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone. It's like, how much money have you spent on Apple now? And really, now you're going to be bitching about the price? I'm sorry, I don't take that as an excuse. And on top of that, the price for said phone is actually not that bad. No. I'm doing fine right now. I don't want to. Cursed treasure chests do nothing but destroy me. Especially considering I'm in a place that I have no idea about. And I feel like I'm going to instantly get myself killed. Okay. go back up here. Okay, kind of lost my train of thought there. I don't know, I was just bitching about app. Okay, right. All right, I remember now. The price. The price is fine. You know, it's like I bought the Samsung Galaxy S8, and it's basically priced around there, especially after taxes and all that jazz. So, a $1,000 phone, that makes sense, especially for what is currently inside of it. You know, that's what the technology currently is. That's what you should be expecting. And unfortunately, yeah, it is that expensive. There's a lot of shit in phones nowadays. With the latest technology, like they're starting to push 4K screens, which it's a little bit silly when it comes to putting it inside phones, but I mean, you know, there's a reason why it needs to be in phones, or, you know, why they could put it in phones. A nice crystal clear picture. Phone screens are pretty freaking large nowadays. Oh my god. I'm good. Ooh. This looks like a death trap. Oh my god. What the hell are you selling for 10,000 coin? Wait. Why is that? Okay, I need to take a look at this. What is this? Moonstone Amulet. Damage taken reduced by 15%, and I get 2... Oh my... Wow, seriously. That actually sounds really neat. I'll go with that. It's more like I hover in the air. I'll take it. Okay, then there's you.
There you are! It's here that you'll find... my rune. What? No! You have nothing to fear. Made it all this way. You're not gonna check it out now. So, go on.
Do I just fall from here or what? Where's this? Oh, there's this rune. I don't feel like I should be handing this rune to this dude. Okay, who's gonna kill me for it? Oh god, here we go. Huh. I can take him out. Holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woohoo! Yeah, the old flippy dodgy tricks. Oh, nice, the teleportation rune. Finally. Is that the thing when it comes to the, the gravestones and whatever? Or, the caskets things. Teleportation rune permanently gives you the ability to use the teleportation tombs. Woohoo! And now I could use this thingy. Sweet. Oh, I love that. You bastard. Okay. Feel like I shouldn't be handing this off to, the friendly friend down here. There's no one else. Where did he go? So I just have the rune now? Thank you, I guess. Oh god, no. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Oh, good. No, this guy is really getting on my tits. Oh. Jeez. Sometimes this game, it goes absolutely apeshit when it comes to the enemies that are being spawned. My god, my god, my god, my god. Whoop. Right. I should probably heal now. Okay, well, we got that. Again, I'm not really going to be using any of the special items, so I'm going to skip on it for now. Hello. Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa. There's There's another mushroomy bastard somewhere. Now, I'm trying to think back in just my my thoughts about the conference. I mean, I didn't really watch the conference, but I looked up information about the news related to the conference. Not a whole lot of it excited me. And it's Apple. I don't really buy Apple products, so I'm not the clientele. I'm not really interested. I am interested to see just what the competition has, or what they have available. All right, so I'm terrible when it comes to these challenges. Hold on. Taking care of this guy now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not like it. Okay, flashbang. Swap it out with the old one. Should I even try? Because these trials tend to be those ones that are like, hey, get through this area without getting hit, and I'm bad at doing that. Fine. New challenge. Kill all the enemies, make it to the exit without getting hit. It's either I'm way too careful, or I'm way too reckless. I haven't found a really good medium margin when it comes to those things. Can we find the exit, please? Running out of steam here. Oh, hey, dude.
Hey, over here. I saw you fight. Not bad at all. Did you, find it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now give it to me.
No.
I said, give it to me!
Did I just, tell him to fuck off? I hope so.
I knew it. You're just like all the rest. You're gonna regret this.
Meh. So what else can I find over here? Oh, hey, there's another one. Oh, God. Is this another challenge? It absolutely is. Oh, it's an elite soldier, though. Oh, no. Oh, sweet! Look what he dropped. Oh, shit. Got distracted by what he dropped. Hello, what are you doing? Alright, what is that? Is that 6? I think that's the Roman numeral 6. What's this? 30 plus damage on a bleeding target. Fires an arrow upward. Death. Let's see how quickly I can take you guys out. My God, they liquefy. That being said, I'm not very good health-wise, so Jesus, I really do genuinely hope we find a place to rest pretty soon. Because I'm not doing very hot. Yep. Nice stab. Okay. Exit. Oh. This might be an exit. Come on, buddy. There, the Black Bridge. Should I go through the exit, or should I do anything else involved with this place? Nah. I'm cutting my losses. I expect badness if I don't. I've already used up my potion. Well, you're back. Alright, what do I want to do here? Spartan Sandals. Kicks victims backwards and interrupts their attacks. Feels useless, but I'll get it later. There's a quick bow. Quick bow actually might be kind of fun. Critical hit if the target has 2 or more arrows in its body. And if it's quick, then that's an extra bonus. I could literally get it right now. Or I can improve upon my weapons. I wonder, does if you get the upgrade to a weapon, does it retroactively do it with all of the weapons that you currently have on this run? Jesus Christ! Well, this is going to take a lot of cells in order to do. Weapon improved, Assassin's Dagger from 10% to 15. So what the heck is this for now? 15 to 20. My God, that's going to take a lot. All right, well, and let's go ahead and pour the rest of them into... I like the electric whip, it's just not powerful enough for my taste. I like insta-deaths. Like, I like clever insta-deaths. One where, like, mechanically you can kill someone quickly. You just need to be good. And then there's you. I have beaten the incomplete one. Which, by the way, with this, you know, with my weapon setup, it's as simple as just sneaking behind him and slashing him. Slashing. Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow, shit. I don't know if this is cheap or what. It certainly does feel cheap. It kind of, again, it feels like a fast-forward... Ow. A fast-forward Dark Souls battle. Okay, I got potion. I can make this work. Jesus. I don't even think I'm going to need the potion, honestly. Oh, boy. Meh. And there we go. Got myself plenty of money. A bunch of gold teeth. Thank you. The Fog Fjord. I think I've been through there before. One of my favorite places that I've recently gone through, you know, that I've recently found, is like the pirate place. I'm trying to remember if the Fog Fjord's the pirate place. I don't know. I just like pirates. Pirates is a fun theme. So what do I do now? I have the magic grenade. I don't know. The issue is that a whole lot of these things are the, okay, for example, yeah, these are all upgrades to those things. What is this, anyway? Recycling 1. General improvement. You can transform the item that you find on the ground or in chests into gold. Ooh. I guess that'd be nice if I'm in a bind and I can't, you know, do anything with. Actually, yeah, that'd be great for items that I just don't want to have. Oh, cool. I'm cool with that. Okay, recharge. Right, so then... I do wonder just how expensive things are actually going to get in this. Sucker. These guys are particularly fun. They're very fast, but you can take them out real quick with my getup. Ooh, hello. I guess I could see Flashbang 5. I don't know. I'll just go up the increments. Oh, hey, a shop. Hello. Sorry. You probably spend a fortune on doors because of me. What do I got? Moonstone. Oh, another Moonstone amulet. Damage taken reduced by 10 and poison enemies that hurt me. Ooh. That actually sounds pretty nice. What do I currently have right now? Because it's the Moonstone amulet. Oh yeah, I get 2 bonus jumps in the air though. I kind of like that option. Thing is though, I haven't really remembered that I have those jumps in the air. Again, I like passive stuff where I can just set it and forget it. Ow. Alright. Also, I've been trying to get better when it comes to timing. You know, not. I mean, I do like jumping into things and just killing things outright, but at the exact same time, I am trying to think about my my movements a little bit. You know, trying to think, just being like, okay, if I hang around here for too long, suddenly I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. So I should probably dodge now. Dodge here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's very flippity. I like flippity type of stuff. Just like, you can't touch me, you can't hit me. Until the moments where you actually can touch me and you can hit me. Like now, for instance. Hello! Man, funny thing, oh god, I don't use my Y button at all. That's another thing too. It's like I've been trying to hone myself on just dodge and slice. Which, you know, I'm sure that's a legitimate strategy, but it's not very diverse and not very impressive. I'm sure there's a lot of people that could probably use the entirety of their repertoire of items to amazing effect. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's fun. The little guys, they just explode like tiny little firecrackers. Oh, yeah, the giant pirate cannon man. Avast ye, son of a bitch. For whatever reason, my nose is extremely runny. Why? Did I get a cat hair in it or something? Ish. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna BRB and then blow my nose, and I will be back. There we go. I also grabbed the tissue box just in case. There we go. Whoops. Oh, hi. Jesus, I'm gone from the game for like 5 seconds, and now already I've gone to shit. I don't like the fact. Oh. Oh, that's an elite soldier. Cool. Can I take him out? Don't even know. Wow. I'm just gonna do that now. I am bad. I'm bad. Okay. Please die. Oh. Jesus. Oh, and all he dropped. Son of a bitch! Oh, that sucked. That was bullshit. Okay. Fine. Well, I beat him. Fine. Okay, dead man's purse. Okay, so what else was I thinking about? Oh yeah, oh my god. So I was planning on talking about this on another stream that I did at one point, but I completely and totally forgot about it. Yeah, I want to talk about it now because it's freaking it's hilarious, and unfortunately it doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. As California has put a kibosh on this startup company. The startup company was trying to start up this thing where you could have like legal marijuana delivered to you via drone. And that was the fun, like, first of all, that's goddamn hilarious. But second of all, unfortunately, that is very much illegal. They put the kibosh on it very specifically because it actually is illegal. Because with the legalizing of marijuana, there are specific there are specific things you need to do in order to make the selling of your marijuana legal. And one of the things you need to do, I mean, first of all, you need to be in an accredited business for it. So, but I'm sure if they signed the right paperwork and sourced their marijuana properly, I'm sure they could have done that. But then you get to the other clause of the situation, which was you need to actually physically sell it, and the seller actually has to physically make the transaction. So, you know, I'm going to try and do this. It's not bad, I guess. Better than nothing, I guess. Cool, cool. But anywho. So yeah, right from the get-go, a drone delivery service for your marijuana is unfortunately very much illegal. Because there is no actual physical person delivering it to you. It's just, you know, a robot. Which, yeah, that's interesting to think about. It's like, what is the legalese going to be once delivery robots and delivery drones become a more regular thing? Like, what regulation are they going to need? Like, it's probably going to be something a ridiculous amount of paper and red tape in order to make it work. Or in a Justin... Oh, goddamn. Boy, this was a mistake. Whew, okay. I guess I'll pick you up. Wasn't planning on using the other shield anyway. Well, there's a shop somewhere nearby. I want to go check that out. Hi there. Well, you have an electric whip. Yeah, I want to try and use the electric whip. Because I haven't in a very long time. Okay, I'm not hurting for health, so screw it. Okay, the promenade. Oh, right. Where is the teleport here? I'm gonna take a look at the rest of the place, just so... I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, hello. Oh, and then we got this. Shit. Oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep using this, or do I want to get the balanced blade, though? Yeah. I said I wanted to try and use this. I'll try and use the electric whip. Well, this thing's actually pretty powerful when you upgrade it. I suppose the bomb probably helps out a whole lot. To the bomb it drops. All right, so what else? I mean, okay, I keep hearing all this good stuff about Destiny 2, and the fact that I guess they have now modified it and fixed it in such a way that it's actually pretty decent from what I hear. God help me, I kind of really badly want to try it. Ooh, okay, what do... Oh, shit! New place. Read this. Beware! Please, do not attempt to take this shortcut if you've not properly equipped. You've been warned. Risk of untimely death. Meh! Whatever. So this is a shortcut, huh? Well, you're back. A shortcut to where? Right. Recycle. Whoa, what the heck was that? Okay, recycle level 2. I'm gonna dive right into that. Okay, actually, I'm gonna... Again, my nose, for whatever reason, is running like a faucet, so I'm gonna just mute myself again. Yeah, what the heck did I do? Like, how the heck did a cat hair get so very thoroughly wedged somewhere up there? Oh, hello. Everything is for sale. Okay, what do you have? Oh, it's an electric whip Mark IV. Well, what do I have right now? 2. It throws a grenade. This one. Damage dealt times 2. Damage received. Oh! Ooh. Okay, so I'm a little bit of a glass cannon if I pick this thing up. Joyous day. But that's pretty damn good, I'll say. Plus 100% damage on a burning target. I don't really have anything burning, but... You know what? Sure. Let's be a risky biscuit. Heading into the ossuary. And hopefully what I currently have is good enough that I could just bust through everything. Achievement unlocked. Well, this is a cheerful place. Okay. What are we looking at here? Alright, got still some shackles. Could have potentially gone through here if I was here a minute and 30 seconds ago. 10 seconds, rather. Okay. This thing's not very powerful. Shit. Wow. Wow. Shit. Body desecrated, damage times 2. Ah, damn. Yeah. Kinda asked for that one. Lesson learned. Unless I'm very confident in my build, don't go to the ossuary. Also, electric whip is piss. I would much rather have the assassin's dagger. Either that, or I really do need to upgrade the electric whip. Jesus. What the hell, man? Why is there so much shit over here? Ah! All over dead? Okay, fine. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't heard too much about Destiny 2, but what I have heard is that I guess they have... It's sort of like what I was really, really hoping Destiny 2 was going to do, where Mass Effect 1, it kind of slipped on the ends of just, you know... Like, it was a pretty fun game, but on the other side of things... Ooh, hello. Basically, like, the consensus is that it's a fun game, it's just kind of inconvenient, and there are a couple of things that could really be improved on it. And I felt like Mass Effect 2... I don't even know, like, my brain is muddled right now. I think it's a combination of my nose running and the fact that I'm running through here like a bat out of hell. Anyway, no, but you know what I mean, right? I kind of wanted this to be sort of the Mass Effect 2 of Destiny, where... They now know what works. They now know what didn't. They now have the opportunity to bring in writers and people that aren't going to leave the project because they were stifled of just, you know, money or whatever the hell, or not being treated fairly by the, by the business. And, you know, that's good. And apparently, I guess what came out the other end was a pretty decent game. And honestly, I've been waiting for a really long time to finally find a game that I could actually genuinely stand behind when it comes to Bungie. This might be it. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I can look at what Bungie releases for Destiny and just, you know, games related to that, and I can be happy with it. On the other side of the coin, they are still owned by Activision, who have very obviously made some decisions about, you know, how they wanted to market the game that I'm not a fan of. I'm specifically thinking about the microtransactions, which again, if I'm going to be spending $60 on a damn video game, I'm not going to be buying the microtransactions. My hope is that not a whole lot of people who buy Destiny buy the microtransactions either. Like, it's a good game, I'm sure, but just because it's a good game doesn't mean that the publisher deserves a chance to make a whole bunch more money on top of it that they don't need. You remember a long time ago, back in the the actual physical software ages? Really long time ago, where you actually had to release a game and have it be good right off the spot without having to worry about having to release day one patches. Meh. You know, that actually puts some pressure on developers because now they have to make a good freaking system and a good set of software in order for people to actually purchase it. Nowadays, they don't have to think about that, and on top of that, they can also keep nickel and diamond people. I just want to be able to buy a video game and have fun with a video game and enjoy my time with said video game without having to worry about the developer wanting even more cash out of my pocket. Or developers directly making games based on the idea of making more money down the line. Like, okay, so that being said, if you build a game and an experience that quite literally the only way that you can actually make it would be to continuously fund it over and over and over again, like I could see an early access type of system where you could have some microtransactions. You know what? As sort of slimy as that does get, it makes a whole lot of sense and it does fund the development of the game. I just want some openness, and I want developers to want to come out of the woodwork to build games, not to make money. Actually, funny enough, I was thinking about this the other day when it comes to early access and things of that nature. Like I mentioned, with this game, I really hope that when it comes out 1.0, I don't just stop playing because I've literally played all of it. Like, it's a weird risk when it comes to games like this, because the bigger your early access game gets, the more people are going to immediately have it in their hands. And that's less people that... Oh, good. Hi. Okay, this elite is actually not that bad. What do we got? Topaz Amulet. You may only equip one amulet. Okay. All the damage I take is also dealt to nearby enemies. Long dive attack cause the ground to ignite. Oh, nice. I'll go with that. Yeah, I love the long dive ignite thing. Out! But I hate diving into spikes. Shit. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. So, I don't know, it's sort of a weird double-edged sword because, oddly enough, when it comes to early access games, early access, I mean, a long time ago, the express reason for selling a video game is to make profit off of said video game. Nowadays, like, when it comes to early access, or, you know, people who use the early access system, I mean, I'm sure profit is still somewhere in the margins, but for the most part, people who are making early access games are essentially making, you know, getting paid to make the video game. That's basically, you know what? That's basically it. It's like a long time ago. It's like you were getting paid for a video game, and now the developers are being paid to make it, which is an odd. I don't know. It's an odd look for things. I don't know if I quite am happy with that kind of system. Because it means that there's not a whole lot of profit to be made when it comes to making video games, that's for sure. You know, I would like to have these developers still make a little bit of profit. And I'm sure they do to an extent when a game reaches its 1.0, but yeah, a whole lot of the player base, I'm sure... I mean, it's not like it's going to suddenly jump out of control or anything, that's the thing. You know, there's not going to be like a ridiculous influx of players once you release the 1.0, because everyone's already on board. Anybody who cares about the game probably already knows about it. So it's a weird state of affairs just for video games to essentially be... Essentially, they just want to be funded. That's what these systems are. It's just being like, hey, pay right now and the game will exist. That kind of thing. I guess when it comes to certain games, I'm real happy that systems like this exist because, yeah, some games just absolutely would not exist in this day and age without Kickstarters and crowdfunding and that kind of thing, and early access titles. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things that I've kind of wanted to make a think piece about. And, like, we've really changed up our mantra of thinking to a point where, yeah, we're not thinking about developers actually making some kind of a profit down the line. It's sort of a devil's advocate kind of thing. Because, you know, everybody and their dog would be looking at this situation and going, oh, whatever, man. Who is it? Yeah, who are you in bed with? Seriously. Who are you currently with? Just to say all of these horrible, horrible things. It's like about developers making oodles of cash or whatever the hell. It's like, I don't know. I think they could, you know, if it's a genuinely good developer, I feel like they should profit off of the thing that they're making. And I feel like the profit that they're, you know, the profit that comes from the game should not be so heavily imbued with the actual development of said game. You know, I'd like there to be some residual profit when it comes to this stuff. 'Cause, yeah, a whole lot of really good developers, they deserve it. Like the developers of this game, I really hope that they're doing extremely well for themselves. Like, I'm hoping this game fuels them and funnels good work ethic and good drive to continue building and improving this game, and I hope it drives them to make more things. That's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, that's one thing that I think having a gigantic amount, not a gigantic amount, just, you know, having an income that is not directly funneled into just building one single game. I think what really bothers me is that at the end of the day, it's a gigantic risk. Because, yeah, because you could funnel every single little bit of the profit that you make off of early access with video games directly into building the video game. And what would happen, say, if suddenly the game doesn't do very well or something goes haywire and now all of a sudden this moneymaker that you've actually been doing pretty well with suddenly isn't making money because something done fucked up. Now you could say that's on the fault of the developer, but let's be honest here, there's some fickle people in the game industry. You know, in the reviewerscape of things, and I'm not even talking like any figureheads. It's just there's a whole lot of people that jump onto that jump onto the internet and try and fix things. Because unfortunately, everybody and their dog has a voice when it comes to the internet age. So your reputation could be raked to the coals very, very quickly. And at a moment's notice, your game that was, you know, like straight from the heart, and you were making it for a really, you know, really good cause, and you were doing everything you can to make it approachable. Yeah. All of a sudden, that game could be seen underneath some really bad PR. And then spontaneously, yeah, no more game. Because suddenly a whole bunch of people sided with a well, I'm not going to say troll. I'm trying very badly not to point out anybody in particular because I think we're all at least a little bit guilty when it comes to this stuff. I think every single person on the face of this planet has gotten unnecessarily very angry about something. I mean, heck, you're talking about me. I've gotten really angry about a lot of really unnecessary bullshit. Like, way more angry than I should be about damn video games. So I'm not pointing any particular fingers. Anger can come from anywhere, at any time, at any point. So what the hell is this? Corrupted Power. Active skills. You deal 70% damage for 8 seconds. You also take plus 30 extra damage during this period. Uh-oh. Ooh. That sounds dangerous. Well, what do I want to do with that? I was going to pour the rest of them in there. Weapon improved. Electric whip. Whatever. Kinda hope I can find myself another assassin's dagger. Because I like these, but I like them when they're really, really powered up. I noticed that, like, some NPCs, their damage actually scales up when you go to other areas. Like, ones that you saw in earlier maps are suddenly a lot more difficult over here. like the visual aesthetic of this game. I really like it. Oh boy. Oh, you whore. Anyways. I don't know, I just think I have a drive to see a whole lot of the projects and a whole lot of the things that I really like and appreciate. You know, actually generate some decent profit out of it. Because, yeah, unless you are working... Actually, even then, when you're working with a publisher, most of the profit doesn't... I mean, some of the profit goes to the developer. But some of it also goes to the publisher. Because, yeah, publisher published your game. Actually, that's a good question. Like, is it just contract-wise? I'm thinking about the contracts when it comes to this stuff. Is it different depending on the developer being like, oh, okay, so if you know, a flat sum of money to get back, sort of like a loan, or is it is the case of we get such percentage of profit on all of the games because we were the ones that published it? It's probably the second one. I do wonder if the first option even exists to an extent. Oh. Bloodsword. Do I want it? I am sort of wondering if maybe I should try and replace that Y item. Because there's no rules that states that X has to be my only sword. Ooh. I like it, I suppose. I'm not sure when I'm going to be needing two swords, though. I could swap between them, though. Look at this. Whoop. That's fun, I suppose. Let's see. Well, there's a whole bunch of news related to... Now, I don't remember exactly to what extent it is, but I think there's currently some cable pack... Or, I don't want to say cable packages. It's like entertainment packages on like streamable devices. Oh god, I really wish I remember who exactly this is, but they're trying to work on a sports list package. Like a package that's particularly cheap that doesn't include anything like ESPN or anything related to sports. And apparently ESPN is the pissed about that one. Because, yeah, that's been their bread and butter. The fact that they have been completely standard when it comes to cable packages and that kind of thing. They're not happy about the fact that somebody is trying to cut out their cable package. I mean, despite the fact that they don't have a right, they don't have some God-given right to have their package being foisted on everything, I don't think. Although I think that might have been something contractual. Like ESPN managed to convince a whole shitload of people to be like, oh, hey, sign me on for your cable packages and whatnot. You signed me on for 20 years, you shithead. But I don't know. That was one of the driving forces behind ESPN. Is the fact that, quite literally, you know, they were freaking everywhere. But that's because they were kind of... they were almost a requirement. It's sort of like... it's a standard in anything. Kind of the equivalent to somebody coming up with a new replacement for the jelly in peanut butter and jelly. Oh, shield guy, please. This is a really shit place to fight shield guy. Oh god. Hey, can you teleport up here, please? Yeah, hey, nice. Whoa, what the... Okay, victory, I guess. Nope. Son of a bitch. At least I took him with me. Alright, what do we get? Electric whip? No, I'll be fine. I will take this just because it's available. Recently saw a news report that on like Comcast Xfinity streamable devices, they added YouTube. It's like, really? You assholes. Like, the reason why people are going off to YouTube is so that they can completely cut out the middleman. Hi, Comcast. How you doing? I don't know. That's a hell of a lot of balls just to... Hello, chef. You get gold when you get a dead cell from an enemy. Ah, man. I'll be fine. Ooh. Extracurricular. I'll grab it. Why not? I don't know if I want to do the challenge. Again, I'm terrible at the challenges. They're lined up in such a stupid way that you have to be methodical, but also quick. It's like, I can be one or the other. I can't be both right now. I got a list of other things that are on here. Oh yeah, there's some Nintendo type news and stuff that are recently been going on. Metroid: Samus Returns was released. Of course, to that I'll say I didn't forget about was that AM2R? That's it. I almost said like, what's that one thing called? Oh, I don't know. What's that one thing called? Like the whole audio... I don't know. ASMR? Oh, I think that's what it is. The thing where people whisper really quiet into microphones and make, like, weird noises for the sake of relaxation or whatever the hell. And audio stimulus or whatever the heck. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yeah. AM2R. I've not forgotten about that shit. So, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be picking up a Metroid game for a long time because of that shit. I'm sorry. It doesn't hurt Nintendo to have two different copies of a game. It's like the fan-made game and then the Nintendo re-release. Like, you're not going to lose sales just because of that. If anything, you're probably going to get a lot more sales because of the fact that, you know, AM2R released. And then to add on top of that, suddenly people are like, oh, hey, well, that's convenient. Wouldn't it be amazing if Nintendo somehow promoted in such a way where the fan game, like the Metroid, the Metroid game, if they cross-promoted in some way, maybe not officially, but at least promoted in such a way on social media where it's just like, oh, this fan game is pretty popular. Let's see what we can do about it. And then they announced that they were making their own Metroid 2 remake on the 3DS. Could you imagine just how amazing that would be for their promotion? But now they're worried about the idea that somehow, I mean, first of all, they're worried about their intellectual property being stolen or whatever the hell. But on top of that, just like, they're worried about the idea that the fan game is going to be a lot more popular than theirs. Like, they haven't said... Okay, now I should say, they haven't said that directly, so that's conjecture on my end. Now, I'm not gonna say that I speak for Nintendo or whatever the hell, but I can't really think of any other reason why they would get rid of the game aside from they were worried that somehow this was going to hurt the sales of, their Metroid 2 remake. I mean, clearly. Like, it was bad timing on their end. I've seen one or two other Nintendo-related games or Nintendo-related re-releases that have oddly coincided with games suddenly and spontaneously disappearing. The fan games, rather. Like, they tend to just get rid of any and all Pokemon fan games. Just because, fuck that. Pokemon's still really popular anytime, all the time. So, nope, we can't have people ripping that off. Even if people do a really, really damn good job at it. Nope, can't do that. Cannot allow. I need to, like, wipe my nose again, because for whatever reason, I am in, like, a really weird position where my nose is really itchy. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I didn't pet a cat before I started this. Alright. Back to the groove. If it's still just as bad, I might have to go and just rinse my nose out, which tends to just fix any and all problems with it. Alright, again, I want to try and make the whip actually usable, so. Because I like the whip and I like the mechanic of it, it's just... it sucks. So anyway, that's the one thing that's just sort of pissing me off, is the fact that Nintendo just won't let fan games exist for whatever bitter and stupid reason. Owie. I don't have a whole lot of health. Shotgun. But on top of that, I recently saw the news that the NES Classic, they're officially bringing that back sometime, I think next year. They've reported on that. Alright, you know what? My nose is still really itchy for whatever reason, and I'm sure it has something to do with cat dander or something, so... I'm gonna kill these last few dudes. I'm still using my basic sword. I am insane. Okay, again, I'm gonna BRB again, and this time I'm gonna rinse my nose out, just to make sure that I'm completely clean and clear, so... Be right back. Alright, we'll see if that fixes it, huh? Herf. Here. One more quick wipe, just to make sure. Damn these holes in my head and their leakiness. Anyhow. So yeah, we were talking about the NES Classic. And I guess they've finally announced that, say, hey, the NES Classic is coming back next summer or something to that degree. I believe that's the case. I don't know. They're making a whole bunch more of them. I don't know. To a lot of rejoicing from some people and a whole lot of I told you so's from other ones. I'm one of those I told you so's. I expected that they were going to do this. Because Nintendo is not going to just immediately throw away any chance of making money off of old IP. It's like, no, hell no. Because you remember, a long time ago, like, well, not too long ago, I suppose, but at a certain point, they were saying that they were no longer making any more NES classics. Like, they said that, very specifically, in press release. And everybody and their dog were just like, oh, okay, yeah, of course. Great. So, I guess if you wanted an NES classic, you're screwed, and now you're going to have to just deal with the Chinese knockoffs and those kinds of things if you want them. Or you're going to have to pay an absolute shitload of scalpers. There's another thing, too. Yeah, enjoy, everybody. Enjoy your time trying desperately to get your hands on one. Because Nintendo just... they have this weird affinity with not making money. Ow, shit. Damn it, I'm not doing good. Holy shit. Come here. Anyway. I don't know. See, me and my brother, we were talking about this a little while ago. Just the NES Classic stuff. Now, I've got a pretty pessimistic viewpoint when it comes to this kind of thing. He doesn't. He's actually got a lot more. He's given him a lot more rope than I would. Basically, he's just saying, it's like, you do know that when they originally released the NES Classic, they did not expect that it was going to do very well. Like, there's all these other versions of it. Yeah, well, like, all these other versions of other old consoles. Like, it's a thing. Like, Atari has got theirs, and they sell those. And I can tell you from experience, I work at GameStop, and yeah, they do not fly off the shelves. So I'm sure Nintendo was looking at this as just sort of an extra little money maker. It was like they released 30 games on a console, and they didn't expect it was going to do all that well. Frankly, it's like it's a mystery to them why I was even doing so well in the first place. And I'm sure to an extent that's actually true. I'm not going to say that is out of the realm of possibility, but at the same time, it does follow the motifs of what Nintendo does. For example, like even back in like the early 90s, where the SNES originally came out. Like, they short-stocked the NES, and news reporters, they were reporting on it left and right, being like, oh my god, the stores, they're completely empty of this one console that sells out left and right for this thing called the Super Nintendo systems. It's not something that's new. This has been happening for a long-ass time, and I would not be surprised if Nintendo is still using these exact same tactics, because, unfortunately, they do work. Short-stocking something, making people really, really badly want to pick it up because, oh, now it's covetable. Now it's difficult to get it. Whereas, if there were a whole bunch of them, oh, suddenly, it's not as special if I have one. It's just like, they're making shitloads of iPhones. That's not that's not special. Everyone's got an iPhone. No. We need to make our electronics covetable. We need to make people really badly want them. Make them look valuable. And at the end of the day, it's like, well... And I don't think they realize the fact that they don't really need to do that, because seriously, it's Nintendo, it's a Nintendo Entertainment System, and people will absolutely and definitely buy it. It's not... I mean, heck, like, even me. Like, I have a little bit of nostalgic connection with the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's like the first console that I ever owned, and I never played a whole lot on it. In fact, we didn't even own a whole lot of games. Like, the only games that we owned were the original Super Mario Brothers, a few other loose things here and there, but like the Home Alone game. I think I've mentioned that several times on the stream before. Yeah. Screw it. Don't know what I'm going to use this for, but... Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't do that, because it... Yeah. Yeah, because it adds that buff to me, no matter what weapon I use. But anyway, yeah. If it were more openly, if it were more easily obtainable, and if it was $60. And if I could easily manage to find one, dude, you can bet I would do a stream special of me playing the NES Classic. Are you kidding me? I would love to do that. But at the end of the day, it's really difficult to pick it up, and that's, I swear to God, that's by design. Because they wanted it to be more covetable. They wanted people to look at this as an exclusive product. And you know what? They did, because, yeah, I can definitely say I expect the NES Classic to not show up anywhere within my vicinity for a very long period of time. And now, here's the thing. They have made it this exclusive, amazing product, and now that they've done that, now that they release a gigantic floodgate, Yeah, I'm going to try and gut for getting more money. Now that they're gearing up to have a floodgate of these things, they're going to release them all in stores at this ridiculous click. And now suddenly a whole bunch of people are going to be picking it up. And because, yeah, now it's covetable. A whole lot of people want one because they've preconditioned us to have, to want one. I fully understand the economics involved with it. And I understand that it is a marketing strategy. It's a crap one, though, that's for sure. I would love to be able to look at Nintendo hardware and just expect that I can get a piece of Nintendo hardware if I wanted to buy one. And I can't. Even the SNES Classic, I don't think they had any plans of making that one non-exclusive too. And come to think of it, pretty sure the SNES Classic is going to be dealing with the exact same problems soon too. Now, if there is, like, an N64 Classic, I don't know why the hell they would do that. But if they were to do that, I'm just sort of scratching my head and wondering what the heck they would do with it. What games they would actually release for it, and whether or not... Here's the thing. At the end of the day, whether or not I buy any of these items, it's going to come down to if they are immediately ready for consumption immediately as they are released. If I could go down to the store and if I could pick it up right the hell away. If that's the case, then I will probably pick it up, especially the N64 Classic. If it's readily available, I'm dead. If it's readily available, all right, yeah, sure, I'll pick it up. Cool. If they don't, then I don't really follow this marketing strategy. I don't appreciate it, and I don't like it. Now, they've done this with a whole lot of different things in the past. I mean, heck, there was this ridiculous bum rush for the Wii when it originally came out. And a huge reason why is because they were using this strategy. Where everybody wanted a Wii for Christmas, and yet it was not made available. And you could say left and right, just being like, they're just being careful. They don't want to manufacture too many. They're being frugal, and they're just making sure that they can meet exact demands. It's like horse malarkey, man. You're telling me Nintendo does not make enough money to be able to afford to make like a good old bundle of them right out the get-go? I can understand a shortage because they literally couldn't make enough, but I don't expect that there were shortages because of that, especially not for this. I don't know. I think you can tell it gets on my tits. It really does. When I'm told I can't have something just because we needed it to make it rare. Like, whatever. I mean, it's not like now, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing them advertising the NES Classic like some rare item. They just released it and advertised it as the NES Classic. You could stand behind the theory that they did this for the sake of making it some rare collectible. And sure, it's a good excuse to stand behind. But at the end of the day, it certainly wasn't marketed that way. There's a whole bunch of advertising for it. Like, I saw a bunch of it. Like, all of these special commercials that they made to look like old VHS commercials. Really harping on that nostalgic flair. Like, at the end of the day, I look at it, and it doesn't look in any way, shape, or form like some kind of exclusive, limited thing. It looks like something that I could just go off to a random Target and pick up. And it's not. That's what I really wanted out of the NES Classic. I wanted to be able to see it, pick it up, and just be like, yeah, I got it. So, I'm going to say that. If they change their tune on that, and if they make these things a lot more approachable and easier to pick up, okay, sure. I'll go ahead and pick it up. That being said, again, with the whole streaming thing, I mean, there's a part of me that kind of wants to stream it, but then you know that if you know that they're going to somehow content ID and like freshly set up for content ID when it comes to that stuff too. You know. I don't know how easily you can do that with NES games because they are very simplistic, and I suppose you could try and content ID the music. Let's see, this is just the, yeah, just that. I'm not anywhere near ready to fight that shit. That is some, like, super player type of situation. Ooh, hello. All over dead. Let's see. Oh, okay. Just an assassin's dagger. I can handle it. I love it. Everything explodes. So I wonder now that I have the assassin's dagger, I have a health upgrade, I have a strength upgrade. I wonder if I could maybe handle myself over there. Maybe. I've been basically everywhere. No. No, at the end of the day, I don't think so. Don't think I'm prepared. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back up to Promenade and hope I don't die. And I'm gonna blow my nose again. Just because. Really, what the heck happened? Oh, that does remind me, though. There's that talk about the super volcano. That's some terrifying stuff. Now, I will say I'm within the range of the super volcano's fallout in the event. Yeah, like theoretically, the super volcano, if it goes off, shitload of places are not going to be standing for very much longer. And then there's going to be a whole lot of fallout involved with the ash. And I will say I'm within the area where the ash would definitely be within the air. That's bad for me. I'm kind of wondering in my head, just being like, is there anywhere I could potentially go? It's like, do I know anybody who could potentially harbor me for like the brief periods where the ash is falling? Like, I have no idea. Like, I could possibly take a vacation there for the short period of time. I mean, that is to say that the ash is not going to be hanging around for a long-ass period. Which I believe it would be. I don't know to what extent, that's the thing. I haven't been able to find... Oh, goddamn. Okay, I hate this... Yeah, screw you, buddy. Trying to remember other stuff. Oh yeah, well I reported on... Oh, hi, how you doing, buddy? Now I reported on this, I think one of the last streams I did. Where I guess they're having some Here, let me pick this up. Please fall over dead. Whoa! The good news is that this guy, yeah, he just attacks via orbs, so that works out. Alright, damage. Here, I'm gonna raise the mic. Oh, shit. Apparently the mic fell at a certain point while I was fighting that dude. There. Cool. Now, I noticed I bumped it. I was a little worried about that. If it was loud, I apologize. Okay. What is this? Damage taken reduced by 10. Collect cells and gold without needing to be in range. I mean, don't I already do that? Or is this even more range than that? Could you imagine having to pick up all the individual pieces of gold and jewelry down here? Like, that would suck. I don't have time for that crap. There. Also, I'm curious as to how much controller clack you can hear. I thought about that the other day. I was actually listening into just the sounds of my controller while I was playing this thing. And I was just like, wow, I'm goddamn intense when it comes to this stuff. It's like clickety, 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 clack, 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 clack. Ow. Shit. Sorry, should have thought about that. Hello. Oh, God, I don't like this thing. Sets things on fire. Good for me. I like more manual work when it comes to my weapons. Come up to you and slice your damn throat. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I guess that, yeah, the new Star Wars movie has been having some problems when it comes to, you know, director type stuff. The last director was kicked off the movie, and he has been replaced. And oddly enough, he has been replaced by J.J. Abrams. Which, I think, that is some good news, because I think J.J. was the, he was the director of Star Wars Episode 7, right? So, that's good. I guess the writer, I forget what his name is, but he's the same writer as, Batman vs. Superman. And there's a lot of people that are joking, just being like, oh no, bad. The movie is in bad hands. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, have a little bit of faith in JJ, eh? Like, JJ has made several really good Star Trek films over the last couple of years. Like, I think he's in good enough standing that I am willing to hand him another Star Wars movie. It's alright. Alright. Missing anything important? Yeah. I do like the thing. I forget exactly when they added it, but it's the whole, like, berserker speed thing. Like, when you kill enough things, suddenly you're able to just run at Mach speeds and just, like, kill things a lot quicker. I like that system. It sort of, like, keeps the momentum going, and it keeps you wanting to, you know, kill more and more and more in, like, in strings. Yeah, as it stands right now, I'm going, like, fairly fast, but it's not fast enough. I want to glide like the wind. Ah. Oh, crap. Please die. Hope. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Strategize. I think I'm a lot better when it comes to this game than when I originally was playing the game. Like, I'm worried to watch footage of myself playing this game, like, back when I first played it. You know, I want to say that I wasn't completely trash when it came to playing Dead Cells, but I at the very least, I was probably making a whole lot of flups that were very easily avoidable. Holy shit, like this. Like this. So, like, I remember there's some old footage of me playing Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. And I remember watching that footage, I'm like, oh god, I am so unrefined. I'm so bad. So many things are wrong. Because that was pre me playing it online, and trust me when I say, when you play that game online, it's either you get good or you suck. And I tried my very best to get good. Ultimately, I think I sucked. But in that time, I was absolutely not good when it came to that game. Alrighty then. Here, give me a quick second. Again, my damn nose. There, thank you for your patience. No, really, what the hell did I do? This is why I'm super careful when it comes to, you know, just making sure my face is clean, my hands are clean. Because for whatever dumbass reason, I am allergic to cats. And yet I own a cat. Because I'm a smart human being. And that's kind of the main problem. Nope. Cat person that actually owns a cat, but is allergic to cat. I like cats. Cats are adorable. They're floofy. They're so well, okay. Some of them are innocent. I know one or two cats that are actually assholes, but my cats are innocent, that's for sure. Or if they're not innocent, they've got that look. You know the one. Where they look at you, they look up at you just like, what? Hi! How are you doing? Hello. I am here. I'm ripping up a whole bunch of newspaper that you had sitting here. Don't mind me. It's your fault. You left it on the coffee table. There's a whole lot of these skill things showing up here. Yep. Oh, no, I got one cat that has started doing a really, really I mean, so you know how some cats really like cold places and things like that? Well, one really cold place that people can, you know, that cats can go into is the sink. She's started to put herself in the damn sink. Which is great, because I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll go over there to, you know, it's like I'll go into the bathroom. And there she'll be, just lying in the sink, sleeping. Just like, you know, I need to use that place to do things like wash my hands, brush my teeth, all that kind of stuff. And you're taking up a hell of a lot of real estate. She don't care. It's just, if anything, I think she kind of enjoys it. Because, like, you know, I tried to redirect her in whatever way I possibly can. Just being like, no, that's not right. whenever I find her in there. No, she always goes back there. And there's a part of me that sort of feels like that's exactly what she wants. This being like, I give her plenty of attention, but God, she loves it. And I feel like it's also an attention kind of thing. Just be like, hi, hello, master. I'm in the sink. What are you going to do about it? Like, you cheeky little bastard. You know it's like, it's one of those things where you know I have to move you, right? You know, it's like, I have to move you in order for me to be able to go to the bathroom. Oh, shit. I'll mess that up. This is kind of a bad situation. There. Good lord. There you go. I don't know. It's kind of impressive just how much our animals sort of find out how to train us to be able to get whatever the hell they want. Like, I know my mom has a cat. Damn it. And the thing is, the cat has a very specific meal time. You know, it's like, has dinner, and then immediately she goes and feeds the cat. Well, there was one night where I was, you know, I was with her, and the cat was particularly ornery, just being like, meh, meh, come on, feed me. I want food. She looked at me and was just like, okay, could you possibly feed her? It's just like, what? No. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. You say she gets food at these specific times at this specific point in the day. She's like, yeah, but she's angry today. I'm like, you realize that's pretty much going directly against training, right? Because if you spoil her like that and just feed her whenever oh. Wow, I'm nearly dead. Shit. Like, if you feed the cat anytime the cat gets ornery, she's trained you to do that. Very specifically, she has trained and she has learned that if she gets really upset and really angry, and if she's yelling a whole bunch, then she gets food. And you trained her that. You know, it's like, how often do you feed her when she just decides to start getting whiny like that? I don't know. In general, I do everything I can to make sure that my pets do not own me. Oh, God. Well, GG, everyone. Yep. Goodbye. Down the pit. Okay. I don't know why my nose is being this freaking stupid right now, but I think this will just about cut it for the stream tonight. As much as I want to keep going with Dead Cells, because Dead Cells has been fun. But yeah, I don't really want to continue to play if my nose is going to be running this frickin' much. I don't know why it is. Again, frickin' cats. I'm not that allergic. That's the thing. Alright. That, and I am oddly indigestion-y. Jesus. So, I don't know. I didn't have a whole lot to do or a whole lot to discuss today. I just kind of wanted to chill out for a stream today. And hey, I like Dead Cells, and Dead Cells is fun to just play on a lark. Excitement. Okay, yeah, that'll do. I think we're going to call it for the stream tonight. So, thanks everybody for popping out to the stream and checking it out. I appreciate it. If you wanted to take a look at the stream anytime after it's done, I'm going to be cutting out all the BRBs, and I will be uploading it to my YouTube channel shortly afterwards. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. All of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Usually a little less stuffy than this. And what I play on any certain time of day, I mean, it depends. I mean, like, I have been sort of delegating certain days to certain things. Like, usually I would play Terraria on Wednesday, but I wanted to take a little break from that. I've been playing a lot of Phoenix Wright on Saturdays or Sundays, depending on how things line up. And then on Sunday I try to play just something relaxing. I've come to think of it, Sunday is usually the day where I play something like this, like Dead Cells. You know, just something that I can real quick pop on and just enjoy while I'm doing stream stuff. Anyway, that is the end of that. We'll Alt-tab out. That'll do it for the stream. Thanks for coming out. See you next time.